Okay. Alright. Fizz right, ginger ale. Okay, listen, 2%. Oh wow, that's actually pretty neat. Made from Nelson Co. in Tennessee. Nice. It's also full. The Goodfellows. Oh, Goodfellow. That might be like a band or something like that. I don't fucking know. But if it wasn't, that'd be a great name for a high school team. Close that fucking door. Maybe we're not alone. Turn that fucking light on. Got a board game. It's a whole lot of shit. A lot of cool stuff. Ah, oh, who got your number? Dream phone. That was like AVGN's got a lot of good video games. Not video game, of course it does, but a lot of good board game stuff too. And that was one of the best ones. Captain Allegra, I knew about it beforehand though. Well, I didn't even say that. It's pointless. Why did I say that? Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the labyrinth. She and the first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the island. The first male slid down the line onto the stone floor. She swept chalky bone dust from the front of the canvas trousers and looked up at Allegra. The silken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted malice that inhabited the island, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From further into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. The king's cursed voice, the hairs of Captain Allegra's arms stood on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the passage for a moment, not too long before noticing the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead. The great basin of the dead king's throne room below. Skeletal and rotted robes, the king was hunched over, a blue orb topping his royal scepter. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks out in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to glow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase, hewn from rock, led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage of numbers. I will draw his attention, and then you." Then the first mate interrupted. "No, I'm smaller and quicker, and you know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the silk line. "All traced by this invincible thread, of course," Allegra said. "It is a good plan. But perhaps we should go together." First mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. The first mate tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute, and winked, and dashed off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly. Okay. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his, "Wait, no. The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to the stop, then turned and ran, the king chasing after her with distressing speed. From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered, and felt slack to the stone floor. Allegra ran, following the line, came to its end. The unbreakable threads dangled limply, its end frayed in her hand. She tossed it on the ground, and ran. I guess I really would prefer, I don't know, we're saving here. What the fuck? Okay. Kind of a draggy process, but it's all really fucking interesting if you ask me. Back in the hallway. You would say I want to see Pulp Fiction enter school at the Coliseum? Question mark. It came out last weekend. Todd won't shut up about it. So it's either good or we can make fun of him for liking it. Yeah, that's true. That's about what happens. Oh, the picture of a hamburger throwing out. Nice. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. One time. Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? Yeah. According to Todd, it's pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle, so that's kind of hilarious. Also, something about cheeseburgers is important. I think Todd's gonna come so he can see it again, if that's okay. 7:15. Okay? Don't barf. Alright, see you then. Nice. No, this is kind of right up my alley, because I always like it when games have a lot of, like, discernible backstory. And that so far, this is all what this game is. Quick fix. I mean, seriously? They put quick fix, durable latex free. A lot of detail. Fuck it. Alright, so that's a water source. And that's a bloody bathtub. Okay, bloody bathtub. Oh. Okay. Not tested on animals. That's good. She dyed her hair red.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited, and the moment was gone.
Alright. This point is pretty heavy. It's cool. It's cool. I know what you're going through, Sam. Personally. Totally know what you're going through. So I didn't come out until I was like in my 20s. Put back. Soft plus. Perfect for babies. I really like it how it says 220 soft sheets! No, thicker. Open the toilet. Flush toilet. Oh, that was the most important item in the game. There goes. What ifs? What does that say? Lonnie rules. Getting tagged. But sometimes if I'm in the house by myself, or a house. Okay, so I'm not just imagining that. I swear to God, the doors are changing. Like I'll open them, like push. Yes, they are. Okay, good. Fucking, ha. Fucking doors. Oh, God. Kind of want negative hippie to be here, because then I would have the courage to face that secret psycho room. Kind of left in a hurry. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Okay. Read these towels. I don't know. I guess I'm just, for whatever reason, used to games. If it's dark, can't do anything about it. Jackson Brown. Nice. I was dead. This coaster's different. Dad, I'm in the tunnel. This is my second passage through the tunnel. I'm on my way back from London, but this time going to Brussels, Belgium. Sorry I didn't write you on the way to London, but I was too excited about the tunnel. London was great. Dad, I know I've always wanted to visit, and I think you really should. You'd love it. If you all wanted to come back here as a family sometime, I guess I could be convinced. I love you all. Katie. Okay, Caitlin. One Arbor Hill. Oh, that's right. Fucking crouching. It's like crawling. This makes things way more complicated. That means we gotta hide from shit. I think you know what's going on, Caitlin. You're probably more astute than I am. Even the static's broken. I take the DVD player to other TVs. Mitten. Mitten. Our cat. Yeah, games have to have a plot to them. And by plot, I mean like a series of conflict that drives characters along with like the player of the game in almost like equal fashion, in my opinion. I mean, because there you go. Oh, honey, let me tell you, I understand how I feel. Bob and I had our own periods. It's become a bit of a way of life, actually. You get used to each other. You live your own lives in the same house. The kids are up, they go away. I'm sorry. This isn't helping, is it? Don't worry. Terry will get over whatever's distracting him. Things will go back to normal. And as for Stan being distant, it's a teenager for you. Nothing to worry about. In the meantime, though, this controlled burn, that sounds like quite the adventure. But let's cut to the chase. This new ranger they sent, that's what I want to hear about. Ranger Rick? You have to be kidding me. It's too perfect. You have to tell me everything. Is that pictures? The whole package. Wait, that sounded wrong. LOL. I don't know if they called them packages back then. Keep your chin up until Terry's out of his slump. And in the meantime, write more letters to your old friend Carol. She adores them. Well, thanks, Carol. What's this option right here? Oh, wait, can this be red? Oh. Oh, that's pretty neat. Pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I really hope that this is one of the creators of the game. And he's like old now. Fucking family. Close the door. Wow. I put a lot of stuff in this game. Inside the door. Alright, let's go. Watercolor technique for floors and still lifes by okay. Alright. Nice. Boxes and clothes. Look, a ghost game. Escape from ghost mansion. That sounds great. Avoid the ghost mansion and make your escape with the wits intact. Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to be looking at it. Okay. I feel the shades you may encounter as you attempt to escape from Ghost Mansion. That looks sweet. Famous games. Where can I get it? Oh man. Open. Supposed to put it away. Anyway, it appears the family's moving away for some reason. At this point, I've come to accept it. They have a bathroom and a sink room. I'm just okay. That secret room was one of the scariest things I've ever seen in a game. So games and story. Because, like, there's a difference between, like, wanting to know what happens next and actually enjoying a story for what it is. Understanding if it's, kind of up to the caliber that people should expect or not. There's a big difference, because I think a lot of times I end up covering your spouse personality spiritually sexually. Basically inevitable that the spark you and your spouse sharing a honeymoon should fade over time. It doesn't have to be. Reverend Alexander Michaels will show you how to rekindle the fire you once had. Part 1 provides simple steps to reopen the lines of communication between you and your spouse, allowing you to face the problems you share to the rivals. Part 2 leverages the Reverend's decade of service to God, helping you connect with a higher power. You'll draw strength from your spirituality you may not even know you have. Part 3 offers a number of fresh and exciting ideas for the bedroom, including a few that may surprise you. Reserves a passion for your spout run deep. You just have to know where to look. Reverend Michael's show the way. It's a very satisfied customer.